When I saw the trailer for this movie, it confused me in like the best way because it's set in 1930s Mississippi. Michael B. Jordan is playing twins. There's a juke joint and vampires. Yeah, let's talk about Sinners. Trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to their hometown to start again, only to discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them back. The movie stars Michael B. Jordan, Miles Caton, Wunmi Mosaku, Hailee Steinfeld, and Delroy Lindo. Ryan Coogler is one of those filmmakers that, if he wasn't already, he should be on your list as like directors to look out for, right? Because, he's done the Creed movies, at least Creed and Creed 2. He did the Black Panther movies. Such a talented filmmaker. But this one blew me away. There's actually a video over on YouTube, and it's linked down in the description, where Ryan Coogler talks about all the different film formats, right? And he's talking about aspect ratios and basically how to view Sinners the best way. And unfortunately, in Dallas-Fort Worth, there were no 70 millimeter screenings. He shot this on 70 millimeter film. And I really, really wish that I had seen it in 70 millimeter. But I did see it at Cinemark XD, which is, is good. It was good, but I knew there was much more to see, and seriously, it kind of bummed me out that I couldn't see it in 70. The way that this movie looks it's gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. And Autumn Durald Arkapaw is the cinematographer here, and she worked on, she worked on the first season of Loki. She worked on Wakanda Forever. She's done some work. She actually just did The Last Showgirl, which I haven't seen yet. But yeah, all I can say is this was a captivating image. I just really enjoyed looking at the movie. So yeah, see this on the biggest screen that you can. But it's seriously, the acting is across the board phenomenal. Everyone is so good. And I've liked Michael B. Jordan in the past. Sure, I've liked him a lot. I've liked him in even movies that aren't that great. I've liked him in like that. There was some Amazon movie that he was in that I liked him, but I didn't really care for the movie. He is so good in this, and it's because part of it is because he gets to play two different characters. And they're twins, but they definitely have different personalities, very distinct and very, very fun to watch. But seriously, everyone in the cast is phenomenal. And it's kind of strange because there are some of the performers that it's because of their musical abilities that they're in this movie, but they handle the drama just as well. I was so impressed across the board. I was so impressed. One of the things that was super impressive about this is the world building, right? Because you have to build a 1930s Mississippi set or a look to the movie that lets you know where you are. And especially when you've got twins played by the same actor, I knew immediately who was who just by the way he acted, but it was also the costume design. It was great. I was just so impressed with everything technically about the movie, the acting, the directing, the look of it. Everything was great. And yeah, that story, here's the thing. The only thing that I think that some people might not 100% gel with is that this feels like a certain kind of movie for a very, very long part of the runtime. Then the vampire stuff starts to happen, right? And it's like, I don't know how else you could do this, but it definitely, I would say the first hour feels like a separate film from the rest of it. Now, I loved the way that the vampires were introduced. I loved the way things, progressed through the story, and just the tension and everything was, I loved it. And this movie leans heavily on Black culture. And there are some movies, and it doesn't, a Black culture movie, a Asian culture, whatever. There are some movies that will show you a different culture, and they'll stick your hand out, where it's kind of like, this is for us. This isn't for you. The way that this movie plays out, you feel welcome. I don't know how to explain that, but I loved watching this, even though I don't have any, ties to Black culture. but I enjoyed it. I thought this was absolutely wonderful. And I will say that the music plays a big part in this movie. Ludwig Göransson, who, probably most people know from The Mandalorian, right? He did the Mandalorian theme and all that stuff. But he also did, Oppenheimer last year. This was an unbelievable score and an unbelievable soundtrack, I guess, because of all of the songs that you hear throughout the movie. It is great. I loved it. I loved it so much that it was like I don't know. I just think that this is movie making at its finest. I have no idea how the different organizations that give out awards at the end of the year, I have no idea how they're going to treat this movie, because typically horror movies, they don't really get the attention that other, genres do. But this is, like I said, it feels like so much of a period piece, and then it transitions into this vampire story that I loved. I loved the way that it transitioned into it. It'll be interesting to see what happens, but I can almost guarantee you that we're going to see something. So they're going to have to, recognize this movie and these efforts, because Ryan Coogler, I mean, look, man, you made me a fan, and I want to see everything. I want to see everything you've ever done, and I'm going to be a fan going forward, because I was gobsmacked by this movie. So look, I know that Sinners may not be for everybody, especially, when you consider the horror elements and the horniness of the movie, because man, they definitely, there's definitely some sexy stuff going on in this movie. But I just don't know. I don't know how everybody's going to treat it, but I loved it. And this is definitely a movie that it ticks all the boxes for me. It was so much fun to watch, and I can't wait to see it again. But I want to hear from you. What did you think about this movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I don't know. I mean, what are your thoughts? I'd love to hear them. And once again, thank you to those channel members out there. Man, you guys, man, it really means a lot that you're a part of this channel. And especially Rufus the Red and Staff Aux, both my level 2 guys. Thank you so much. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.